Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Dig. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will put it away to start the game. Oh, he's going to take a chance. I know he thinks he can house every return, and sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The offense set for a first down play. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Wow, what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. A 3rd and long coming up here. Handoff from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Running back searching for a hole. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Makes the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Gibbs. He got loose, almost passed and finally tracked down at the 32.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Terrapins!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical. You take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
He'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The give out of the gun. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You've got to keep defenses off balance.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Potts. Takes the easy one to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
Fair catch, called for and made. ready to go. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
A first down for the offense. Handoff to the single running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth-quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Toss to the outside. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Maryland 7, Ohio State 0.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. At the 45, on his way. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Leaves it with the running back.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying to impose their will with the run. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
First downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Give to the running back.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Pocket starts to collapse. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. At the 20, he's got space. All kinds of running room. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Number 27.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Are we sure that he knows what color jersey his receivers are wearing? Threw a pick on the last drive and almost threw another one.
Just temporarily confused. No big deal. Hey, short memory. Quarterback's got to have those short memories, right? It's behind me. No harm done. Reset. Next play.
Still on his feet at the 45. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Gonna run it. It's Vic.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Catch in the middle, it's McFadden. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Wide out in motion. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's fumbled. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might as well give it to him again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Turns it on at midfield. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going over the top. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Give him 6. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. SMU notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Dallas is worth its weight in gold to the Mustangs. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, take, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards for the kickoff return. Nice job taking that end zone, making a huge play.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick through the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Corner's going to give them room. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finding an escape route. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Potts. Got the back over the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Ohio State.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Getting some heat. Hit as he throws. And it's picked off. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field. Ball's got on time because these windows close really quickly. All they're thrown a little bit late, as a result, it's an INT.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Going up top on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Terrapins will move away to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
Brings up 2nd down.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. He's got the back in the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
That's an awesome play call, having the running back on the angle route against the blitz. So they bring the linebackers. That completely vacates the middle of the field wide open. Running back runs right into it. A nice job on the throw.
Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. All tied up, just about set to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gibbs. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Trying to beat them to the edge with the jet sweep. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Let me tell you something. When that guy goes in motion, alert, alert. He's a burner. I have to be 100% locked in and understand they can give him the football and he can burn. Great job by the defense being locked in on their keys and knowing that could be a possibility.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
4-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal.
see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Touchdown, Terrapins! And that one will give them the lead. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. Across the 25, he's got room. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. This guy is having a truly special day, calling to mind the afternoon that Trey Sermon or Eddie George had, putting up huge numbers.
I mean, that's incredible. Just when you play and you put on that uniform and you know the guys that wore it before you and wore it so well, and you get your name mentioned in those L's and those history books, man, it's a good day.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. And it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Number 3.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. We'll send 2 at him. We'll send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out in the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass of just reading coverage and being accurate.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Using his legs, it's Vick. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter, and after 3, we are all tied up.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And the Terrapins will punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it.
The offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Defense not showing press coverage. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read. Just swarms all over the pitch man.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. Jumped on top of the pile.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to power their way ahead. Oh, he got loose. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Right back to the well. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The corners are walked up tight. After run, now throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Burns. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They've got the lead here in the fourth. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions, and just carving this defense up.
Maryland, 28.
Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 20, 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out from deep. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Now on first down from the 30. The run to the left. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Gain of 1. Second down.
The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. what's doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's McCarthy. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of the bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
From the gun, running back gets the give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, able to make in the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Going for the big play. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, Maryland.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Quarterback checking the play. To the air on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. And he takes the interception return out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap it up. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, baby.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.